In this example, we're going to rewrite subtraction problems as addition problems and then use the rules of addition to compute our results. So notice each of these is a subtraction problem, and I'm just going to highlight the subtraction in each problem. So to change subtraction to addition, these are the symbols that we're going to need to change from subtraction to addition. The second step in changing a subtraction problem to an addition problem is to change the sign of the second number or the subtrahend. So I'm just going to highlight those numbers as well. So let's get started. So 4 minus -3, we keep the 4, we change the subtraction to addition, and we're going to change the sign of -3 to +3. And we're just going to write 3 because it's simpler. Okay? And now we're going to compute the result. 4 plus 3, when two numbers, sign numbers have the same sign, they're both positive, you add the numbers and keep the sign. So this would be 7, which we already knew. Let's look at the next one. 2 minus 4. So we keep the first number, 2. We're going to change the subtraction to addition, plus, and we're going to change the +4 to a -4. And I'm going to put that -4 in parentheses so we can distinguish it from the operation of addition. Now let's compute the result. Well, when we have two numbers with different signs and we're adding them, we subtract their absolute values. So absolute value of 2 is 2, absolute value of -4 is 4. So the difference between 2 and 4 is 2. And then we keep the sign of the number with the larger absolute value. So since 4 is bigger, we have negative as our result. So you could also think of this as 4 negative chips combined with 2 positive chips. 2 of the chips will cancel as pairs, and we have 2 negative chips remaining. Let's look at the next one. We keep the first number, we change the subtraction to addition. 5 is positive, so we're going to change it to a negative, and I'm going to put it in parentheses. So now we're adding two numbers with the same sign. Both signs are negative, so we're going to add their absolute values. 3 plus 5 is 8, and we keep the common sign of both numbers, which is negative. Okay? So again, you can think of combining 3 negative chips with 5 negative chips gives us a total of 8 negative chips. And let's look at the last one. -6, we keep the first number the same. We'll change the subtraction to addition. And now -2 we're going to change to +2, and we're just going to write that as 2. Now computing, we're adding two sign numbers with different signs. So we take the difference of their absolute values. 6 minus 2 is 4. And we keep the sign of the number with the bigger absolute value. So -6's absolute value is +6, which is bigger, which means our sign is negative. And again, you could think we have 6 negative chips, 2 positive chips. 2 pairs of chips will cancel, leaving 4 negative chips.